Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mouse Cheers.
Cheers. John, how are you doing today?
I'm good. You know, while we were just starting, my boy Tony from Disney Vacation Club was calling me. He calls me from time to time.
And we appreciate the calls.
Usually he calls me right before I go on a trip and says, anything you need, John, you call me. I'm like, thank you, Tony. I never have to call him.
Well, maybe this is telling you something. Maybe it's about time for a trip.
Yeah, maybe.
Speaking of which, I want John from Mouse Cheers to book my next trip as your travel agent.
Yep, and I will.
Excellent.
I got you.
You know, and if you need someone to book the trip for you, who better than John from Mouse Cheers?
Indeed.
Honestly. What is your favorite character that, while in Disney World, you've met? Meet and greet, maybe got a signature. Have you ever got a signature from a character?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
No.
No, that's more of a... I mean, I'll probably dabble in that in the future with the kids, but I think, adults do that too, I think.
It can't be easy for said person to sign, and it can't be easy for the mouse himself to sign.
They train and they have a certain signature that each character does, but they're not like, if you see the signatures, they're kind of big too. So I think they obviously train how to sign with the gloves and stuff. So
of course.
So there's a difference with favorite versus like most rare that I've seen. I've seen some rare characters come out.
Let's break it down.
Yeah.
Let's start with favorite.
Favorite, man, I gotta think a little bit, because of the Fab Five, I love Pluto. I've met Pluto plenty. Is that my favorite meet though? Not sure that I can say that it is, because he's a little bit too. So Rare does play a part in it. Then there's some rare characters that I've met that aren't my favorite also. Let me think for a minute. What about you? You got an answer on top?
Well, just going off of really quick what you said. When I met Pluto, it was with you.
Okay.
Right? He was like, hey, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, yeah, and we did that.
Yeah, and so that's the picture we got. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we have a picture. I'll put that on the Instagram page.
When I was doing that guy who loves Disney, or what I was starting, Mickey Mouse. I met Mickey Mouse and I had the Mickey hat on. I turned around and the back of the hat said, "That guy who loves Disney," and I had Mickey turn around too. And we had two pictures of us turned around.
That's a great picture. Great picture.
I like that picture.
I hear the guy who loves Disney is currently doing Mouse Cheers.
Yeah, we'll see if anything materializes at any point. This is what I got time for right now. This is a once a week pod. Sometimes it's even tight doing that. So
sometimes it's tight. Yeah. Let me tell you. I've met Mickey twice.
Okay.
The first time Mickey talked. The second time Mickey did not talk.
Was it in the same spot?
Yeah.
I think there was a stretch where like he stopped talking or something.
Yeah.
So that was in Main Street Theater.
Yeah, in the Main Street Theater. First time he talked, did the magic trick, had some cards, right? Hey, is this your card? Mickey, I see they're all the same card.
Oh, were they all the same?
Yeah, it was like the joke.
Yeah.
There we go. And great experience. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Very interactive. The talking blew me away because this was not had to be some sort of computer generated.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works either.
It's a next level thing though, because no other characters do that except for that one Mickey.
Right.
Main Street Theater has two characters that you can meet. You can go to the left and meet Tinkerbell, and you can go to the right or meet Mickey, and that's the most technologically advanced Mickey that you'll meet because he does talk to you. For a while he didn't, but I think he talks again.
Yeah, and I've met both. Which one do I prefer, you say? Talks all the time.
No
Every
doubt.
time.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Tinkerbell, though, you kind of wish, and the wall kind of illuminates, and like the doors open, so there's like a little bit of magic there too. Tinkerbell's cool.
I like Tinkerbell. I've only met her once.
Yeah.
Where you guys from? Connecticut. How much pixie dust did it take you guys to get down here? Hell if I know.
Hell if I know.
I don't know your currency.
Yeah.
6 handfuls.
6 handfuls.
I think it was the like helper. She was like, I don't think she said handful.
You're telling a story. I thought you were joking.
This is it's a story.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I don't think she said handfuls, but she was like, 6 handfuls.
Okay.
I was like, there we go. I never know what to say. That's probably the toughest part about meeting a character.
I keep it pretty like when my son's involved, it's a little easier because I like play it onto him. He's like, look who it is. But when I'm alone, I'll be like, hi, and I'll do a high five or something, and then can I take a picture? And then I was like, thank you, bye, and like that's it. I don't really communicate to them. I've met, and there's some shtick that they can do too, like pulling away your significant other or something, like Chip and Dale did that.
Yeah.
And I think Sully did that from Monsters Inc. So there's a lot of shtick that I think that they have, like that they kind of all the characters kind of like have different shticks that they do.
Right.
One of the scariest times was Russell from Up. I was shopping in an Animal Kingdom store, and the character was leaving from having the photos, and he just stood behind me, like really close, and I turned around like, oh, so he's just there to scare me. Picture seeing a really big Russell from Up, like right behind you. It's like scary.
Carl, his character comes with a motorized scooter.
I've never seen Carl. Really?
Yeah. And it's just so I've never met Carl, but like I've seen him, and I saw the scooter he comes out on.
Really?
And like just looking at, I like kind of got close up and personal with the scooter.
Yeah.
And just the scooter alone, they really, put some thought into it. Like, this isn't just, he's gonna come out on a scooter because he's a old guy, trouble walking or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, there's like a lot going on that scooter, up related and whatnot. Like,
really?
I don't know. I really don't remember the specifics. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking that, like, oh wow, they even put a lot of thought into this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. They should put more thought into certain things because, like, you ever see, there's different types of certain characters. So, like, I've seen, like, Captain Hook with prosthetics, but I've also seen Captain Hook as the full mask. So, like, the full mask, but then sometimes it's just a guy's face with some prosthetics.
Right.
It's, like, 2 different ways to do it, and I definitely prefer the mask. But then, like, Jafar's mask doesn't look that great, in my opinion.
What are your thoughts on Jack Skellington around the Halloween time?
I don't know that I've ever met him. Like in a parade or something, or?
Yeah, you can meet him at Not So Scary.
You know what? I've never done. I've always not opted to do character meet and greets at Not So Scary. Like I'll walk by, like, there's the Queen of Hearts. There's,
the lines are usually like extra long. Too,
yeah, and I'm more
especially
about
for Jack and Sally.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Where are they at? Do you know?
I believe they change around.
Okay.
I can't remember. They were right by the Pumpkins, I think, right on Main Street.
Oh, okay. That
last
makes sense.
time I saw them.
Yeah.
But like Jack Skellington has the mask that like covers down to his nose, and then this is painted.
Oh, okay. So, I can tell you that I'm not a fan of that. Really.
Yeah. Something's off about it.
So he can talk then.
Yeah, he talks.
Yeah.
And then Sally is Sally. I don't know. Nothing special. Nothing special about Sally, in my opinion.
No. Okay, so if it's a masked character, I can do the whole hi, thank you, bye. If it's a straight person, straight
person is tough. The first thought that comes to my mind is when me and you met Tarzan.
Dude, Tarzan at Animal Kingdom was in the garden area. So, like, hidden. It's so hidden.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Tarzan's here.
I think it was like that kind of situation. We were just walking. We're like,
and there was nobody like with him.
No one was with
him. Character has even a person has an employee helping them.
Yeah, nah.
Tarzan was alone.
Nah, this guy
we always joke.
I'm
like, what if there wasn't Tarzan? It was just some guy.
Do you remember the interaction? Well,
yeah, he was like gorilla bump.
He was like,
and you did like
gorilla bump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, thanks.
Thanks.
This is weird.
Let's get a picture, I guess.
Okay. I suppose I'd like kind of a rare.
Yeah. Well, I guess
rare.
I don't know.
Rare would be I guess I don't really know, but Jane from Tarzan. Met her at Epcot.
Yeah, I met Jane too. Well, I must have been with you then.
Yeah, because I had never seen her before, and then all of a sudden, like by the where the World Showcase, like the second exit to Epcot, Jane's walking there, and we took pictures of her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I met a few people in Epcot. Let's talk about Epcot for a moment.
Yeah.
Jane was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you met Mary Poppins.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That lady, and I've talked about this on the pod before, roll the tapes back.
Roll them back.
Roll them back.
I don't recall she made you feel dumb, right?
She looked over. We were just taking a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what I do best. Pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up straight.
Whoa.
Whoa. How about you stand up straight? I was standing up straight, Mary. Okay? And then I tried to stand up more straight, ruined the picture because I looked ridiculous.
The picture, then you're like...
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. I hope you got fired.
That's in the UK, and Alice from Alice in Wonderland is right on the other side because Mary Poppins was in the garden area of UK where the concerts happen. Those little like bands play back there.
Oh yeah, there's a piano player I like that goes back there from time to time.
Oh really?
And he knows I like him, cause
nice.
And that's all I have to say about that. And then every once in a while I'll see Mary. I'll go, yeah.
Aurora is in France.
Aurora's in France,
and Marie from Aristocats in France.
I haven't seen Marie yet.
Yep. Or I mean, so again, I'm not talking. This doesn't necessarily mean at the time of that you're listening to this podcast that those are the characters right now there. I'm just saying I've seen them there. I know Aurora's there right now, but Marie used to be at least.
I've seen Mulan in China.
I've seen Mulan in China. And I've seen real bad Mulans in China. Like
I've seen more bad Mulans.
It's
than
like
good
the
Mulans.
Mulan and her backup called out.
Yeah,
and then somebody else. Yeah, because I have Joe Fontaine has a picture of one because he's like this is nothing.
Joe
like Mulan.
Where are you?
Oh
Where
yeah,
are
you're
you?
supposed to come.
Aren't you supposed to be here today?
In fairness, we never followed up.
Joe, this is the follow-up.
Yeah.
Give me a call. What are you doing?
We'll make sure. It can't be next episode. Next episode is episode 50.
Episode 50. This is a big deal. John, we've already been doing Mouse Cheers for over a year.
Yeah.
Because we unfortunately missed a few weeks.
Really missed.
We missed
1 week.
Debatable.
Well, we missed 1 week. This past week, I think it came up on Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. So we technically only missed 1 week.
Okay.
But yeah, we've been about a year.
About a year.
Like, this might be the year mark here.
Booyah.
Or this or next week is like a year.
That's what I'm talking about.
There was 1 week we missed for Mother's Day.
For the mothers.
For the mothers. and then we missed it. We like kind of were late on one of them.
But next year we'll do Disney Moms. Promise.
Promise. What did we do this year?
We did.
Nothing.
We skipped it.
Skipped it. Right for the mothers.
For the moms.
Disney moms next year.
For the moms. You know. Cheers to the moms out there.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's do. With that being said, let's do Disney fathers. Father's Day.
Yeah. Or we just skip Father's Day. No.
Yeah. We have to. No, we can't because that's
the 50th.
50th. So
Yeah.
you know what? To be fair, we'll skip Father's Day too.
In Morocco, you got Aladdin and Jasmine.
Oh yeah, I never wanted to meet them.
You met Jasmine there once?
Yeah.
She did not. It was me and Ariel. She didn't want it. She didn't want any part of it. Looked like she didn't want to be there.
Why are you not wanting to be there right
Or
now?
maybe she's just like, I don't want to do anything but kids. I get that feeling sometimes, especially for a princess. Maybe like if there's a group of guys going to meet her, she's like, I don't want this. So do this thing, do the back-to-back thing or something. I'm like, I just want to meet the characters.
Right.
But I get it.
I get it too. I get it more if it was like a group of guys. But if it's you and Ariel, it's like I'd be like, oh yeah, they just want.
No, we met Merida from Brave, a group of guys. Well, in Magic Kingdom, it's a whole
That must
area.
have
I've
been
never
rough.
been there. It was this whole thing. No, it was fine. But she did the back-to-back thing.
Can we talk about when we met Alice? Do you remember that?
Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Where in Magic Kingdom or
No,
Epcot?
in Epcot.
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
It was the guys' trip. So it was a group of guys, but we
Mhm.
each went up individually, right? And you went up last.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we all did our thing. We got
Yeah.
our pictures. We skadooted, right? And then you go up. Hey, I saw your movie.
I said that?
You said
That doesn't sound like
Oh,
me.
I swear on my life, strike me
Wow.
down now if I'm lying.
Strike him down.
You said I saw your movie, and she was like, "Oh well, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but have you seen The White Rabbit?" I was like, "John, let's do what we're doing here. Get the picture. Let's move it along."
Damn. No, yeah, well, whoops. A lot of times I talk and I sound either rude or I just say the wrong thing.
You
It's
know,
fine.
it's classic John from Masters.
No doubt.
Honestly.
You met the White Rabbit?
No.
No. I don't think I have either.
You
I
know,
met Tweedledee and Tweedledum in Magic Kingdom by the teacups.
during
and-
the Halloween party,
No,
they were
maybe,
just
but no.
chilling.
Yeah, just chilling.
When-
White Rabbit comes there sometimes, and so does Queen of Hearts.
Right. I've seen the Queen of Hearts. I've seen Tweedledee and Tweedledum before.
I've met them.
I don't even think I've seen the White Rabbit.
I've seen the White Rabbit.
Sometimes the Seven Dwarfs will come out. And they'll be in Adventureland, I think. Or on the way to Adventureland. No. Maybe where Aladdin and Jasmine? No. Where on earth are
No.
they?
They got to be near the mine train. They got to be Fantasyland.
That makes sense.
Yeah. One of the coolest meets I've done was with the evil queen from Snow White. Met the evil queen from Snow White, and that's at Artist Palette, which used to be a signature dining, has turned into a character dining. And you can meet Snow White there. And I think a few of the dwarfs. I think a few of the dwarfs. But then at the very end of the meal, much in the same vein as Be Our Guest, where you meet the beast automatically afterwards,
That was cool.
you meet the evil queen afterwards. That's cool. That was a cool meet.
Yeah, I'm sure that was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Meeting the Beast was fun at Be Our Guest.
Met him countless times because
Countless times.
just been to Be Our Guest more than any other restaurant in that whole place.
You know, and I think I might want to go back.
We got to try it again. We got to try that a la carte.
Because I haven't been there since they did the menu
new
change. Yeah.
Oh wait, you didn't even try the new menu. Oh, I've tried the new menu.
Because here's the thing, I looked at it the other day too. I'm not gonna have any appetizer, but I'm paying for an appetizer.
I'll take your appetizer.
There we go.
Nice.
And as far as the gray stuff goes, just really quick,
Yeah.
the gray stuff cupcake is better.
Mhm.
Speaking of the gray stuff cupcake, I met Gaston and
Okay,
Gaston's
yeah,
Tavern.
because that's now at Gaston's Tavern. Yeah, I've met Gaston as well. It's a cool meet and greet.
It's
It's a no-brainer. It's Gaston's Tavern.
If you get a good Gaston, he can be a funny character to meet. Yeah, so that's enjoyable.
Oh. So, okay. So I was going to say, so you can, okay, I skipped to Morocco, but in France you can also meet Belle. So meet Belle, but me and you met Belle
Yeah.
at Belle's story time.
Yeah.
We went into the story tales with Belle or story time with Belle. One time, it's my only time on that attraction.
Let's break it down for the people who are unfamiliar.
It's basically exactly that. It's story time with Belle. So you go through, but it's like this whole house. It's this cottage, and you see like Lumiere's there, the wardrobe's there. It's like really cool animatronics are there. And then you meet Belle, the person, and she tells a story. And while telling the story, she grabs volunteers from the audience that have to do things. She's like, all right, well, I need two guys. Boom, me and Andrew. Boom.
Little did she know John and Andrew from Mouse Chairs.
Damn right. And she didn't know that we are actors. So,
You chose wisely. We were knights, if I'm correct.
I think we were knights.
We were knights. We were protecting Belle. We were the ones that, we each did that, right? And she took both of our arms, and then we walked her wherever we walked her.
Yeah.
We were those guys.
Really cool.
Yeah. Honestly.
So that was that. So I've met Belle and Epcot as well, though.
I've seen her countless times. I've never met her in Epcot, though.
No.
But that was also the only time I've done that attraction, too.
Mm-hmm.
An easy one to skip. It's for the kiddos.
Calling back to Artist Point. Did I say Artist Palette last time? It's Artist Point. Sorry. You meet Snow White, but you can also meet Snow White in Germany in Epcot as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a good time, too.
Since we're on princesses, let's talk about when we went up to Cinderella Castle.
Yeah.
And ate at the restaurant in the castle.
It's another one where everybody gets to meet Cinderella.
They come around to the table after, and all the princesses come around to the table, but you meet Cinderella before you even go to the table. Because you walk in the castle, right? This is the reservation part of it. Let us have your reservation. Okay, get in line. You're literally getting in line to meet Cinderella.
Yeah.
From there, you go upstairs, go to your table, and then the rest of the princesses come to you.
Yeah, you got your Jasmine, Aurora, Ariel, Snow White. I think this is 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same, and that was pleasant. What wasn't as pleasant was Akershus Royal Banquet Hall. Same princesses come out. I think those same 5 come out, but it does not have the same magical feel, at least when I went there. That's in Norway in Epcot.
Interesting.
Akershus Royal Banquet Hall. It's like, I don't even want to say the cheaper version of Cinderella Castle because it's not cheap, but I suppose it is cheaper than Cinderella's Royal Table.
Interesting.
It's like a buffet style, Norwegian food. There's like salmon and all that stuff. But other stuff, sausages, salmon. But characters, again, just like the Jasmine in Morocco, felt like she did not want to be there. And it wasn't a group of guys. It was me and Ariel.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Never been there before.
No.
Don't want to be there.
You don't want to try it just to say you tried it?
Well, maybe eventually, but not next time I go.
It's not on your short list.
It's not on my short list.
Like, I need to try it again, and it's not on my short list to try again.
It's not on my medium list.
It's not even on the long list, to be honest.
When it comes to buffets, though, you know that not a breakfast guy, but the Crystal Palace breakfast buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie the Pooh characters.
Dude, I feel those are some of my favorites. When you asked what my favorite was, I gotta say, love the Pooh characters.
Love the Pooh characters. You get Pooh, Piglet, Tigger,
and Eeyore. Yep.
Booyah. Again, then this is a situation where they come to the table.
Yeah, and every time we go, it just so happens to be Friendship Day.
It's always Friendship Day.
Love it.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah.
There is a breakfast buffet So there's a lot of breakfast character buffets. One being Crystal Palace with Winnie the Pooh. Another being Ohana with Lilo and Stitch.
I've only had dinner at Ohana. I've never done the breakfast or anything.
Breakfast is great there. They got the Pog juice. It's like passion, orange, guava. Pineapple juice, orange juice, and guava. So Pog juice. It's really good. But they lack a certain variety that Crystal Palace has. Because it's a buffet. Well, Ohana is a buffet. It's a buffet of these things, whereas Crystal Palace is whatever you want. You know?
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta love Ohana, and you gotta love just the atmosphere. And I love meeting Lilo and Stitch. It's
Of
kinda
course,
cool,
of course. Yeah.
You got Chef Mickey.
Chef Mickey. Yeah.
At Contemporary.
Never been to Chef Mickey either.
We almost went. We had we either had it booked or we had an opening, and we decided not to. We were like there, and it was during the trip too. We're like, damn, we're gonna bag this res last minute, because that's a tough one to get because it's so popular. I think it's so popular because it's Mickey and the team, the Fab Five, and I don't know if Chip and Dale are there. Chip and Dale are certainly at the Garden Grill in Epcot, the rotating restaurant, which that's on my short list. I really want to try that. But so anyway, whatever, the Fab Five there, but I think the food is probably only so.
Yeah, and no, I hear you.
I have two more breakfasts.
Please, let's knock out breakfast.
We got the Park Fair one. What's the number there? It's a year 19 something Park Fair.
I have no idea.
I want to find out, but that's Mary Poppins and Co. And then you got Trattoria Al Forno, which surprised me when I learned that it was a character breakfast.
Oh, I didn't.
With Little Mermaid characters.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
never been there.
Ariel Eric comes out. It's pretty cool. Hold up. Well, no, you go ahead. I'm just looking up the name.
Yeah. As far as all that is concerned, both of those I haven't been to. But
I went to Trattoria.
Trattoria.
I never been to Park Fair.
Oh, Park Fair. Yeah, but I'm not opposed. It would most likely have to be on a down day. If you're traveling out that way.
1900 Park Fair.
1900 Park Fair.
Yeah. So so now I need to.
I don't need Mary Poppins to tell me to take my elbows off the table, though.
It's not like I want to go, but I don't. I'm not. It's at the Grand Floridian. It's probably awesome.
If she treats me like the ladies at 50 Primetime Diner, which I'm trying to get shut down, then that's two places I'm gonna shut down. So watch yo tone. Don't like being bothered when I'm eating.
All right. Character dining. Minnie Mouse.
Can I quickly say Minnie Mouse? I met Minnie Mouse in Magic Kingdom at in Storyland Circus.
Yeah.
You can meet Minnie Mouse, Daisy, and then the other side is must be Goofy and Donald.
Yeah, I think so.
So I met Minnie and Daisy. I looked at Goofy and Donald. I was like, maybe next time. Minnie, sorry to tell this to you, speaking directly to the mouse himself, she was in love with me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she was in love with me. She was like, oh my, swooning and whatnot. Handsome guy. What can I say?
Probably a shtick like that one I told you about Sully.
No,
from Monsters Inc.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe not. She was probably in love with you.
She was.
Minnie Mouse was actually the better of the two when we took my son to Hollywood Studios and saw Sorcerer Mickey and Minnie. Minnie was the better one, and Mickey wasn't as like in it, and we felt bad. We're like,
right.
we just saw Minnie. That was awesome, and then Mickey like kind of let us down a little.
Right. Yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame.
On the other side, close to where Frozen, First Time in Forever Frozen Sing Along, you meet Olaf as well. That was cool.
Oh, I've never met Olaf.
We took Sebastian to meet Olaf last time. It was really, it was nice.
You know who I met, and you'll have to excuse me because I don't know Star Wars. Who's you know outside of Star Tours they have like a thing for kids,
The Jedi training.
the
thing.
Jedi training, and then someone comes out and it's like a character from Star Wars. No,
Is it a bad guy?
I think so.
Like in black?
Yeah.
Like Kylo Ren or something from the new one? Or is it Darth Vader?
No, it's not. I know Darth Vader. Hold on.
Okay.
It must be Kylo Ren. What's it called? Yeah, the training thing for kids.
Jedi training?
Oh, Jedi training.
Just type Jedi training Hollywood Studios. While he's looking for that, real quick call out. I didn't know this. At the Beach Club, Cape May Cafe, there's a breakfast dining there. It's called Minnie's Beach Bash Breakfast with Minnie Mouse and some of her friends. That sounds awesome. I want to go there. We almost went there. We didn't. It's on a short list because Beach Club has it down. They know what they're doing. Beach Club is amazing.
Never ventured out that way before. I hear you rave about it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole boardwalk and that whole area is just this untapped, like, hidden gem. You know that a lot of people don't know.
So apparently you can fight with both Darth Vader and Kylo Ren. They must. I guess I've never really stopped to like watch the kids train or whatever. I don't know if it's both of them or.
But you've met one?
Or yeah. Actually, I was in line. Yeah, it must have been Star Tours or maybe I was in Galaxy's Edge. And yeah, they walked past me, and honestly, I think it was the guy next to me that sort of got their attention, and I was like, well, since you're here, you know. So Kylo Ren.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So that was like kind of a on the street interaction.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I was watching a parade. I had a camera, not a video camera. Like I was taking pictures with a Sony camera. Would never do that now, but and Pluto came up to me and hugged me, and I didn't know. Thought it was somebody I might know, because somebody I knew was doing a college stretch in Disney, and Pluto left the parade and came and hugged me.
Interesting.
That I don't know that anybody would just do that. I feel it was somebody I knew.
Right. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
That was my only like interaction from a parade or a march, you know?
Right. Yeah. I met a country bear.
Dude, yeah, the country bears are awesome. They're usually just walking around outside, like 1, 2, or 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I might have taken a picture with one, but I don't know if I've taken a picture with one. But they're awesome. I love seeing them.
Yeah. And I like when obviously this is more of a show than anything, but I like it when they're up top in Frontierland, just like
Yeah.
messing around, putting on a show for the people walking around and whatnot. And they even do a hoedown, I think, in Frontierland at some points.
Yeah.
Throughout the day, or at least I don't know if it's a regular thing or if it's just one day they were like, "Hey, let's hoe down." But I've walked through a hoedown before, and all the country bears were out, and then like some cast members dressed in like whatever cowgirl gears or cowboy gears, and they were hoedowing with the country bears, and
Really?
yeah, like people would join in, kids would join in.
Damn.
Yeah, have you ever seen a hoedown?
No, I haven't.
Never seen a
Kind
hoedown.
of cool though.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's Frontierland. In Frontierland, you've ever met like Brer Bear or Brer Rabbit,
No.
anything like that? They also had this might have been in Animal Kingdom back in the old Camp Mini Mickey, where now it's Pandora.
Mm-hmm.
But Thumper would come out, but so would Miss Bunny, Thumper's like wife. That's kind of a rare one.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, I didn't know that.
The most rare one I've probably seen was Joe Fontaine took a picture because we would be like, oh, there's Abu in Adventureland, or there's Launchpad McQuack's kind of common now in like the Dino Bash area.
Mm-hmm.
But we'd be like, oh, there's this character, there's King Louie, and like all that stuff, like cool characters, like
Yeah, I saw King Louie. I didn't meet him.
Baloo also.
Same thing with
And Rafiki.
I've met Rafiki.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel I've met Baloo.
in Rafiki's Planet Watch, I met him.
Okay,
He was out
really,
in the animals
really,
whatever thing.
that's cool.
Yeah, and then I suppose I lost my train of thought because I forgot I even met Rafiki.
Mhm.
So I started thinking about that. But there's someone else. Oh, someone I see all the time, but I've never met is Buzz Lightyear. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I've met Buzz. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I never met him. See him all the time.
I have never met.
Tomorrowland.
I think I've met Woody also. I never met like Jesse or Bo Peep or anything
Oh
like that.
yeah, I've met Woody. I've met Bo Peep too.
Really? In Toy Story Land?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. And
How was that?
it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Woody is Woody's a fun character to meet.
Yeah.
He's
His design got better.
his design got better. He's very animated.
Yeah.
It's a fun spot to take a picture because honestly he's standing pretty darn close to the big Woody
Right.
at the entrance of
Yeah.
Toy Story Land. And the line wasn't that long because I think he had just gotten out. I was like,
Mhm.
let's pop in line.
Nice.
It was lots of fun.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
his design. Yeah, go ahead.
his design got better. And
Yeah,
then,
because his old one was not
Not
that
good.
Yeah.
and then Bo Peep came out right next to him almost.
got it.
And I think there was no line because, like, I think right as we were finished, I think it was just perfect timing. Right as we were finished with Woody,
Bo
Bo
Peep
Peep,
came out. Cool.
we were like, all right. Boop.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They did change some of the designs. Like Aladdin's costume changed, Jasmine's costume changed. There was like new costumes for a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
characters. Mickey, Minnie, they have countless costumes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chip and Dale, like they're usually, because like there'll be like Safari Chip and Dale or Dinosaur Chip and Dale, like dressed as dinosaurs.
Another buffet, Tusker House.
Oh yeah, that's like Safari Donald and
Safari Mickey, Safari Daisy, Safari Minnie. I think that's it.
and Donald.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
I
okay,
didn't
you
say that
said-
because you
yeah.
said that.
Yeah, you're right. That is a character.
Yeah, and we both, because I went with you,
yeah, I got
we-
so sick.
so sick. Haven't been to Tusker House since.
No.
Wouldn't recommend.
I'm afraid to go back.
Afraid to go back.
Not on the long list.
Not on the long list. It's on the short list of don't goes.
No
short
doubt.
list don't goes.
I agree. So when
Metal
the pandemic hit,
Andy.
character meet and greets stopped completely, and that they'd hang out on the top of buildings, like on the ledges and stuff, like on the whatever you call it. And that's what the Country Bears still do. That's when you call that
Yeah.
out. But they still do some of that wave from the train station and whatnot. But they now luckily have the meet and greets and hugging and all that stuff back. So
Yeah, and I'm glad too. Like there's definitely something about walking in Frontierland and seeing the Country Bears. Like things like that are nice. But if I want to go meet Anna and Elsa,
yeah,
okay, I don't want to be standing behind a bar and have them in the background.
right.
You know?
Yeah, that's why. I mean, their meet and greet used to be in Magic Kingdom, was moved to Norway, in Epcot, and I met them when they were in Magic Kingdom. It was Anna, Elsa, Rapunzel, and Cinderella, and that was a good time. That was fun. But they moved because they're so popular. They moved to their own section in Epcot, and I think you can meet Tiana there now. Which I've met Tiana under the gazebo next to Crystal Palace. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
And like Naveen's there sometimes.
I've never seen Naveen. I've
Maybe
seen.
Naveen's not there sometimes. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
But Tiana's definitely there, and I love that. I love that she's there, and I've
Yeah.
met her.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and then there's also just a good spot, like you mentioned by the train station and whatnot. There's a good spot to stand when like they're doing a show and there's a bunch of characters, and in order for them to get backstage, right, they have to obviously walk down the steps
down
of the
the
train
stairs,
station, and you can really get up close and personal with these people
Yeah.
as they're walking by.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. Right to the right of the train station if you're looking at it from inside the Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good spot to stand. And also that's where a lot of characters come out from. That's a lot of people's Disney character hack. If you just hang out around there, a lot of characters come out from that door
Yeah.
to the right of the train station.
Yeah.
And there's a bench actually there, so you can just sit on the bench. And so a lot of people call that a hack.
Yeah.
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 So I was talking about when we used to snap pictures to try to get rare characters. The most rare character that I feel I've seen was when Joe took a picture of Flick from Bug's Life, like actually standing there, like talking to people. So like that. So somebody that I never have seen before or after that, but I saw Joe snagged a picture of it, and I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
Obviously, you got certain villains that come out only during the Halloween party, Cruella and all that stuff. I don't really see her.
Oh, I walked right by Cruella.
Yeah,
That was lots of fun.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't talk to her or anything, but she walked like right by me. I was like, oh, she's on a mission.
You ever meet the stepsisters from Cinderella?
I've seen them do their shtick. Not interested in meeting them.
Fairy Godmother?
Same thing. I've seen her.
Gotcha. I met Fairy Godmother. We're like, was she up around behind the castle? What is this hidden stuff here?
Yeah.
Because it's like it feels like with the Tarzan one in the garden, or behind the castle up a hill.
Right.
It feels like they're hidden, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Ooh, I found a
Yeah.
character."
If you know about it, you know about it. If you stumble upon it, you stumble upon it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna I want to take a look because I'm already in the app. I want to take a look at. I haven't looked in a while at character meet and greets, but I do want to see what's available nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a given park, because some of them are not listed.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, I'm gonna filter by park. So Magic Kingdom. Do you have something to say?
No.
I'm gonna call out if it's something that we haven't said.
Yeah.
Big Al from Country Bear, but Jack Sparrow in Adventureland. Have you ever met him?
I've walked by him. I have no interest in meeting him.
Okay. Elena. That's a kind of a Disney Junior one, which there's a Disney Junior section in Hollywood Studios where you can meet. I think you used to be able to meet like Phineas and Ferb. I don't know if you can
I think
anymore.
at some point you could have met Joy and Sadness too. I've never.
You
met
can
them,
meet Joy right now in. You can meet Joy and
There we go.
Sadness outside of Figment right now. Am I wrong?
Figment. Have you ever met Figment? Is that a thing you can meet?
I think it's coming.
Ugh.
It was Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph and Joy and Sadness. I thought that was outside of friggin' Figment. I'm pretty sure it is. The only other one, Peter Pan. Outside of the Peter Pan ride, you can meet Peter Pan, and I've done that a couple times. You?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
ImageWorks. Yeah, ImageWorks. It's outside of Figment. Vanellope and Joy. And just Joy, not Sadness right now.
Interesting. I thought they were in Hollywood Studios.
They were.
Oh,
once.
they were.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, one thing. Okay, I didn't meet him, but I saw Star-Lord and Baby Groot, and Baby Groot was like an animatronic.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was kind of cool. Nothing different in Epcot, and then Hollywood Studios. Okay, so we got you can meet BB-8. You can meet Ariel from the live-action story now. Didn't know that. Chewie, Darth Vader.
We'll have to do an episode of the live-action and animated Little Mermaid soon.
Yeah. Oh, I saw Edna Mode. I didn't meet her. Well, I met her, but she was like on the grass behind the fence.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. Sometimes Mr. Incredible will come out and do the dance party in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, you're right. And the whole Miss Incredible 2 would come out.
Oh.
Frozone would come out on the grass too, where Edna Mode was.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know any of these people? Vampirina?
Yes.
You don't. Fancy Nancy?
Yep.
Doc McStuffins?
I do know Doc McStuffins.
Okay. That's the Disney Junior stuff. And then the Star Wars, BB-8, Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Rey, First Order Stormtrooper, Kylo Ren. It's kind of a lot for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And V. Marathi. I don't know who that is.
I'm going to give Galaxy's Edge more time next time I go.
You didn't get enough time?
I was in and out. I saw everything I needed to see. I rode the rides. Then I pieced. Maybe I'll slow it down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, really try to take it in. All right, so the only two that I'm missing here from Epcot was... So Kevin from Up walks around.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen him almost every time I go to Animal Kingdom. It's cool. But then Moana. You can meet Moana at Discovery Island. I didn't know that.
I also didn't know that.
I'll try to meet Moana next time.
Yeah. That's a good one. Didn't know that.
Yeah. So, what do you think the most rare character you've seen? Because we've brought some up that are not on the list today.
Yeah. I mean, when it, I suppose it's hard to say because I don't know what's actually considered rare or if like it's just
What
it's
you
not,
felt was special, like, oh, this character. you know?
right? Because like, how many people have met Tarzan?
I was gonna say, like, Tarzan was a rare one, and it's not written there.
Right.
Did we meet Tarzan, or was it some guy?
Was it some guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
It did.
Some loincloth.
There's someone. I believe it was some guy because he
feel
did
like
not
they're like-
act
yeah.
like Tarzan.
I feel like they're like, even if it was a worker, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, this is a bad idea.
Well, this
Let's get
didn't
rid
go
of-
well
yeah.
at all.
So,
Yeah, I have that picture somewhere. I'll have to find it. Put it on the Instagram
one day, maybe.
one day. When we start getting more followers.
When we get
so,
more followers than haters, we'll do that. What else you
Yeah.
got?
I think I'm coming down to the end of it actually because I'm trying to think of who on earth I've met because honestly it's been a hot minute since I guess that's not true. I've been let me at least say this. I've been slowing down on meeting characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some trips are more heavy on it. Some trips are not.
Yeah.
But in any
And
case, I feel like
a lot of the time, more now than anything, when I meet a character is just because the opportunity fell into my lap. It's not like, oh, let's
Right.
get in line. You know?
Right.
It's like, oh, let's do it.
Yeah, or if it's like a character, even if there's a long line, I'll be like, nah. But like if there's a short line, I'll be like, okay, let's pop it in and get a character because this is,
Have you ever been in line for a character, you're next, and then they take a break?
I've definitely, I've definitely have. Maybe not next, but like second to next with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger outside of many adventures. Meeting with Sebastian, yeah.
That must be rough.
Yeah, it sucked. So you got a kid running around and like a line doesn't mean anything to him. He's just running around. So.
Right.
So, yeah.
Do you have anything else?
No, I think I'm dry. Like we read the list. I think that my favorites have been like Pluto's always awesome.
Pluto's always
I think
awesome.
I really love like seeing King Louie and like Baloo. I like the Jungle Book characters.
I like the costume designs there.
Yeah. And a lot of, I'll tell you, nowadays, most times when I see the characters in the parades, and you see some special ones in the parades that you don't usually meet and greet.
Yeah, and if you're into villains, the Hocus Pocus show during Not So Scary, you see all the, like a lot of, like Hades comes out. You know,
Oogie Boogie,
yeah, Oogie Boogie. You don't even get me started.
Mm-hmm.
But Hercules used to be a character. years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wasn't a great character, like, because I don't generally enjoy meeting just like people,
Yeah.
but I would like to meet Hercules just because
So would I.
my boy.
If they ever had Phil from Hercules or Frollo, who did that like famous YouTube battle, did you see that video?
Oh,
There's like
No.
the actual costumes from Disney. They're doing that. If I saw either of them, I'd want to meet them, Frollo or Phil. That'd be cool.
Dr. Facilier is another one that's in the.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's in the Hocus Pocus show.
Mm-hmm.
That's another good costume design, and usually because it's mostly an actor than anything, and Dr. Facilier is very. His animation design, like he's a tall, skinny guy, skinny legs, and very flexible and whatnot. And the guy that they always get to play him always knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
Always knocks it out of the park. Like his movements, I go, that's Dr. Facilier. Yeah.
Yeah,
He always knocks it out of the park. So if you play Dr. Facilier, good for you. You always do a good job. And if you do a
Good
bad job, step up your game. People look forward to that. Andrew from Mouse Chairs looks forward to that.
Gosh.
I noticed those things. That's special. That's
God.
special. Yeah, put in the effort.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Put in the effort.
So
But good.
character meet and greets is a great thing. I want to see more characters even so, and I like when something pops up that's not on the schedule, because I almost think it's like you should be able to hunt for these things and like find cool characters, rare characters. I would love to know how many characters exactly they have costumes for. Do they make a costume for everyone, or do some not exist? I would love to know that.
That's a handsome question.
Yeah.
That's a handsome question.
So.
Yeah. No. But, at the end of the day, nothing makes it feel more like Disney than when you're walking around and you happen upon your favorite character, regardless of if you meet them or not. And, I'll cheers to that.
I will too, every time.
I'm out.
I am not.
Cheers.